Hi everyone, welcome back to Earl Grey Books. I'm Ellie. Today I am doing a vlog for the mid-month book bash. This is hosted by Doris from Aldi Books. I will link her and the video she did explaining this whole thing for February. Basically, it's a 4-day readathon. You make your own goals. There is a bingo card this month. I don't know that I'm going to join in on that. I don't know if any of the books I really want to read fit, but we'll see. I've picked out 4 books for this. My goal is to read 12 hours over this 4-day period, and my stretch goal is to see if I can make it to 24. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about what I've kind of got planned this weekend. I'm going to show you some of the books and we'll talk about it more. So today I don't really have that much on. I had a live show thing. Is that the term I'm looking for? Virtual event where The Guardian was hosting Margaret Atwood. I had to get up at 10 to 6 this morning for that. I know that's not early for a lot of people, but that is very early for me, especially in lockdown. So that was really great though. It was worth getting up at 6 a.m. for. And yeah, it's now about 9:30. I've just kind of been sitting around. I needed some time to become a fully fledged human because I'm not a morning person, and I'm still not quite there. But around like midday I will get energy and it'll be brilliant. I also want to do some writing today. I'm hoping to do some writing with my friend Sarah, but she's not awake yet, so I don't know what time that's going to be going on and how long we'll be writing for, but it's in my mind that that's a plan. I have nothing to do tomorrow for Saturday. Sunday, I've just started volunteering at this art gallery that is really amazing, that's near my house, and I'm very excited. So I'll be volunteering there on Sunday for an event. And then Monday, I also, at this stage, don't have anything planned. I already started reading this morning. The book I read isn't part of my TBR, but I've also been working through The Artist's Way. I'm only on week 3, but I had to read the chapter for week 3 this morning. So I already have 17 minutes done, and yes, very exciting. And yes, so I've done that, and I don't know where I was leading with that, but moving on to the books. So yeah, I have 4 here. I very much had a plan going into this. I've been thinking about this. I wanted to do it last month, but I didn't have the time midway through the month. And I also kind of wanted to see Doris's videos that she did. She did a vlog every day for the 4 days. I kind of wanted to see how she went about it and that sort of thing before I joined in, so that I kind of made sure that I knew what I was doing, which sounds yeah, weird, but yeah, you know, I wanted to make sure that I had kind of gotten the right idea. So yes, been planning these. 3 of them I've already started, most of them quite a while ago, so I really want to finish those. I have another one that I'm hoping to start that's a pretty short one. I also, this weekend, Amber from Books of Amber is running a like ARC readathon, and I wasn't going to join in because they didn't have any. And I love Amber. She is one of my favorite booktubers. She's the first booktuber I ever watched. She's wonderful. Thank you for hosting this, Amber. So yeah, yesterday she made a video about NetGalley, and that ended up with me going on NetGalley, which I don't do very often because lots of books don't have Australian rights and thus do not get approved. But I found a whole bunch of read now ones, which is why I'm holding out my Kindle, because I've got about 20. Yay! I have a couple on here that I would really like to get to. I was reading one last night that was like a Buzz Books, I think it was. It's a bunch of snippets of books. There we go. And yeah, I already found some really good books from that. But these ones, actual books, here we go. So we're just going to do it like this. This is The City We Became by N.K. Jemisin. Started this one in November. I read the first chapter, so I'm 51 pages in. Was really enjoying it. So yeah, just hoping I can, not sure how I'll finish this, but I'd like to make a big dent in it. It's kind of one of those books that I really need to pay attention to. So yeah, we also have Hood Feminism by Mickey Kendall. As you can see, I started this one too, and I am 31 pages in. This is notes from the women white feminists forgot, and I was really enjoying it. But again, with it being non-fiction, it's kind of one of those books that I needed to be awake and alive for, and that is more often than not a struggle. So I think I can finish this one because it is quite short. You can't really see it, but unfortunately my copy got quite damaged. Like someone clearly opened the box with a box cutter and cut into the book. But yes, that's fine. And then I also want to finish Law by Alexandra Bracken. 76 pages into this one. Yeah, I think I can finish this. This is YA, Greek mythology, modern day setting. Feels a little Hunger Games-ish in the terms of there's like a hunt sort of thing, like not really a tournament, but kind of. So yes, I think I can finish that one, even though it's a big one. And then I also picked out Memorial Drive by Natasha Trethewey. This is also quite a thin one. This is talking about, so Natasha's mother was murdered by her stepfather in their driveway, I believe, while Natasha was she was 19. So I'm very interested in reading this one. I also lost my mum at 19 through terminal illness. So different situation, but same age, similar feelings. I'm thinking in terms of that. And also this also has a looks at racism and I believe kind of like white supremacy sort of thing. Her and her mother. So her mother was a black woman and her father was white, and then I believe her stepfather was also white. It doesn't clarify that, but we'll find out. So yes, those are the main four. I just got a message from Sarah, so I'm going to work out when we're going to write. And then I also have some filming I need to do today. So, yes, we will see. I don't know what I'm going to start with yet, but I will probably just update you guys tonight. There might be a couple of clips of me like writing and doing things, because I like to kind of break up the talking. And yes, I will see you all then. So yesterday took what can only be described as a turn. It was announced yesterday afternoon that we would be going into a snap lockdown for the next 5 days, starting midnight last night. So I no longer have anything planned on Sunday, and I cannot make any plans. So yeah, reading it is. It's Saturday, it's almost 4 o'clock. I kind of had a late start today, and now I'm yawning. Yeah, I was just exhausted after yesterday, so that was fun, even though I didn't really do anything except for read. Just getting up at 6, just, my body was like, nope. But I did manage to do a lot of reading yesterday. I read for 4 hours, which I know some people can do like 12 hours and that sort of thing, but I can't sit still for that long. I just get sore. So 4 hours is pretty good. I'm going to tell you about some stuff. I finished 2 books. This is going to be so choppy because I keep yawning, but I read Memorial Drive. This is the first thing I started and I finished. Here's Percy, and this made me cry a lot. It's really beautiful and really haunting, and the discussions of grief are very honest and raw, and yeah, that made me cry quite a lot. And yeah, I just finished this book and I just like sat here on the couch and cried, and somebody here was required to come and give me cuddles, wasn't he? Does anyone else's cat just hate it when they cry? Like, he always will come like and sit and purr on me, which is nice. I mean, he does that even when I'm not crying, but especially when I'm sad or sick, he just knows. Yeah. So yeah, read that, loved that. And then I also finished that Buzz book thing that I was talking about yesterday. There were some good ones. I didn't really find as many yesterday as I had when I'd kind of read the first half. This more went into non-fiction, and it just wasn't the kind of non-fiction that I'm interested in. So yes, but I finished that. I also read more of The City We Became. I read about 100 pages, so I was up to about page 150 or so. And then I also started Never Seduce a Scoundrel by Sabrina Jeffries. My best friend Angel and I do these buddy read discussions once a month, on alternating between our 2 blogs, and this is our book for Feb. She started it last night, so it was like, you know what, while we have a 5-day lockdown and she doesn't have to work, I might as well read it as well so that we can do the discussion and then she's not stressed, which, you know, is a good thing. Okay, so that was yesterday. And then, this afternoon, I've read for an hour so far. So I finished a book on my Kindle, which I cannot reach because he's now sitting on my lap. I can reach my other e-reader though. which was called Butcher by, I've forgotten, Natalie T. Miller, I think it is. I'll have the cover up here. It is a poetry book, nice and short one, really enjoyed it, 4 stars. Yeah, we'll talk about that more in a wrap up. And I also, so that's the only thing I've finished today. I also spent some time reading this book. This is called Space is Cool as Fuck by Kate Howells. This is another arc from NetGalley, and this is just like a non-expert's guide to space. I'm trying to read more non-fiction that's kind of out of my comfort zone, so usually I just kind of read books about like social justice, feminism, disability. That's basically it. So yes, I thought space would be cool because I used to sort of enjoy that sort of thing when I was a kid. And yeah, it was one of the read now ones, so why not? So I am 35% of the way through that. It's a pretty quick read. There's lots of like photos and art works and that sort of thing, and like graphics, so that's really cool. I like that. And then the other thing, I read some more of City We Became, and I'm now 207 pages in. I'm kind of struggling with this, like I'm enjoying it, but I just find it very, I have to have a lot of attention. I have to like really focus on it, and yeah, I'm just feeling so out of it today that I don't know that I will read that much more of it. Maybe some later. For some reason I always get more energy and focus later, like in the evening, so I may come back to that, but not stressed if I don't, and hopefully I will read some tomorrow. I'd really like to finish this off by the end of Monday, and I've got about 230 pages to go, roughly. So yeah, I'd like to finish that. I think I can do that. Yeah. So maybe if I try and read like around to page 250 tonight or so, we'll see. Yeah, that's kind of everything. I don't really have a plan of, I'm just gonna kind of play the rest of today by ear and see how I go. I have a couple of poetry books that I bought this month that I'm considering reading. They're nice quick reads, but also I'm obviously trying to get as much off my TBR as I possibly can. So yeah, that might be a good way to do that. I did have a whole ton of books I was supposed to pick up from my best friend next week, and that's obviously not going to be happening. So at least there's that. In terms of that, like I miss her and I wish I could see her, but at the same time, I'm not going to add like 15 books to my TBR. So, you know, you win some, you lose some, hey? Yeah, I just got myself some tea, and I think I'm just gonna kind of kick back. I might watch something because my eyes are kind of sore from staring at various e-readers and all sorts of stuff, and I'm also not allowed to move, so yeah, I might chuck on a movie and see how we go. Probably won't update you this evening, but I will be back tomorrow. I don't know if you can tell, but with every day of this vlog, I've just become slightly less of a functioning human being. So that's fun. But yesterday afternoon / evening, I managed to finish another 2 books. So let's talk about them. First up, actually, that's a lie. First up is this one. So I finished off Never Seduce a Scoundrel by Sabrina Jeffries. This just made me really happy, which was nice. It's just a really cute historical romance, and there is kind of a more serious element to it. There is some like pretty awful stuff that happens during this and like in the past, but I really enjoyed it. I love Sabrina Jeffries. She's one of my favourite historical romance authors, if not my favourite. This is my 4th of hers, and I will be continuing the rest of this series starting probably Tuesday night, because Angel and I are writing our discussion for this on Tuesday, so I don't want to start the next one in case I get them mixed up. So that one was great, very happy. And then I finished off the Space is Cool as Fuck book by Kate Howells. This was hilarious. Yeah, made me laugh a lot. It's also full of gorgeous illustrations and kind of inspired me to do a little bit of art myself last night. So happy with that. Finished this one off, I think at like 11 o'clock last night. So yeah, that was a choice. And then I pretty much straight after that I started Post-Colonial Love Poem by Natalie Diaz. Lots of Natalie, or lots of Nat names. We had 2 Natashas and now a Natalie. Yes, basically I had like 10 minutes left to count towards me having read 3 hours yesterday, so I was like, well, I'll start this, and I literally read like a few poems, and then I was like, yep, okay, that's good, that's 3 hours. And then I finished this off this morning. Didn't mention it's like 2 o'clock, and yeah, enjoyed this one, happy I read it. And then I haven't read anything else yet. I kind of don't really know what I feel like, so I did pick out 2 here that we're kind of like, I am trying a new system where I kind of have like a basket where I'm like putting some of the books I really want to read in a month in. The only problem being then is that I read things out of that, as in like things that aren't in that, rather than what's in it. These 2 were in it, which is why I picked them out. 2 very different books. This is The Hate You Give by Angie Thomas. This would be a reread for me. I really want to reread it because I bought Concrete Rose last month, which is kind of like the prequel to this, and it's been a really long time since I read this, and it is a favourite. But also I believe some of the characters from this are in the previous one, in the prequel, which follows Star's dad, but apparently there are some other characters, and I'm just very bad at remembering these kinds of things. So yeah, want to reread that. I'm not sure if I'm feeling up for it tonight, I don't know. And then I also have Love in the Afternoon by Lisa Klepis, which is the 5th and final book in the Hathaway series. I really need to finish this because, yeah, it would finish off the series, and I'm trying to finish off some romance series. So I really should read this one. But again, I don't know that I feel up to it. I kind of just want to sit on my couch. I bought out a blanket and everything, and like I have some penguin socks that I have on, and I'm wearing a skirt that has T-Rex astronauts on it. You can't really see that. And yeah, I'm just feeling kind of cozy, and wearing a big Call Me Kevin jumper and all sorts of things. So I just kind of want to curl up, maybe put a candle, get a candle lit, and yeah, read something. I don't know. I'm feeling in the mood for something cozy, so I might even do another look through my shelves and see what else I might have. Yeah, I'm just feeling kind of out of it today. So, yay! Okay, let's go and find something to read. It is also, of course, Valentine's Day today, and I am single as hell, but happy about it. So I'm gonna spend today at some point with my favorite man in the world. That is, I mean, obviously Percy, but also David Bowie. I'm gonna rewatch Labyrinth, which is, you know, not really a Valentine's Day romance movie, but I've had Magic Dance stuck in my head for about 5 days, so I think I'm gonna watch it. And yeah, that's my Valentine's Day. Okay, let's go find something to read. Okay, so it's Tuesday now today. I didn't vlog at all yesterday. Gonna be honest with you, I got into a pretty bad mental state and I just didn't really want to do anything. So I really didn't. But Sunday night I did finish one last book. This is Love in the Afternoon by Lisa Clavis. This is the 5th and final book in the Hathaway series. I loved this one. It definitely made me feel a lot better, and yeah, it just made me really happy. And I didn't really read anything yesterday. I kind of like dipped in and out of a few things, but I just wasn't really in the mood for anything. So I ended up playing Sims for like 6 straight hours instead. But I'm feeling a little better now. Have some tea, and I think I did pretty well. I didn't make the 12 hours. I made it to like 10 and a half, give or take a little. I'm really happy with that, considering that I just really wasn't in the right space to read really from Sunday on. I'm glad that I even made it that far, and yeah, that's it. I don't know that I will be joining in next month. I really enjoyed this month, but uni does start back in like just under 2 weeks, so I'm not quite sure how much time I'm gonna have, but we will see, and I may like unofficially participate, so we'll see. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you're all doing super well, and I will see you guys on Friday back in this exact spot, because I will be doing my mid-month wrap up. So I'll see you all then. Bye.